What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to this multi-time frame forex forecast. We are going to be going over euro pound, and before we get into it, I just want you guys to like this video. Not only does it support us and our profile on TradingView, but it also gives the opportunity for others to potentially see this video as well, so that they too can get a setup and or learn in the process. So greatly appreciate it. Do us and everyone else a favor, like this video, like this idea, and let's get straight into it. So as always, I do have this already marked up, so I'm just going to reveal the items and talk to you more or less about what I was seeing. So we have this descending trend line. You can see that it was being tested multiple times. So this is in fact a very significant trend line, especially since it's on a higher time frame as so. And then I also wanted to highlight this area right here. So I wanted to do it more as a zone, as you can see, rather than like a finite finite line. But what's happening here is that this is gonna be our first take profit, and as you can see, it is in fact major weekly support. We got it once, twice, 3 times, respecting it down here. So it is confirmed that this is an area of support on the weekly time frame. And what I wanted to do is just highlight a couple of different areas that were interesting to me. And the first was the 61% threshold, because if we do a swing low, swing high, we could see that we are around this 61% of this leg. So that being said, this is technically one of the golden, quote unquote, golden ratios of the fib. So that's why I had marked it out. And also, if we had looked down on the daily time frame, we can see that there was some structure right here initially, and that's why I had chosen the 63 fib. And it turns out to be giving us a lot of consolidation, a lot of resistance and support in this area as well. So let's go back to the weekly real quick. So that being said, based on that, because of the way we had it set up, I did want to actually see where the reversal was. Since this was in fact a very bullish impulsive leg, I did want to go for another long, and that's why I decided to come towards here, which is exactly what I wanted to do. And this is the 61 fib, sorry, the 127 fib of this leg from the daily. Oops. And then based on that, I wanted to set up my risk parameters. So once again, let's go swing low, swing high, figure out where to put our stop loss below this last 78, going towards our take profit, and that gets us towards TP1 and TP2. Now the reason why I have TP1 set up instead of just going straight towards TP2 is because of this major resistance area. And the great thing about that is, if we do end up moving our stop loss towards, our take profit towards this TP1, we're still in this 1 to 2.39 risk reward ratio, which is very ideal parameter still. But you can see if it does end up going towards our TP2, which has a moderately low probability, we'll be getting a 1 to 4.62 risk reward ratio. Now the objective is to try to get towards break even as soon as possible regardless. So even if you do get towards the TP1, you're at a break even point, and if you decide to risk it towards TP2, you will have enough room since you're at a risk-free position at that point anyways. But I like to suggest, especially if it's over a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, just no need to be greedy. If it's showing signs of reversal at this TP1 area, just close it out manually. That being said, if we do go down to this daily time frame, you can see we do in fact have some support right here. So this is maybe potentially be a double bottom, but we also have this descending trend line on the daily as well, so it could be kind of like a falling wedge. Still a little bit too early for us to tell. Once again, we have to make sure that your entry conditions are satisfied prior to entering. We did initially enter this a couple weeks ago, but because of the stagnation, we decided to get out and let it do its thing and give us a little bit more definitive confirmation on either direction prior to entering. So this is a euro pound Overall, I have a bullish sentiment on this one, at least towards our TP2. Otherwise, you know, if it doesn't end up going in our direction because the setup is invalid, that just means our setup was never there, and we just never entered the trade. So I rather risk losing some profit, as in not entering a trade early enough, versus entering a trade too early, being impulsive, and then losing money without actual confirmations. So this is once again Euro Pound, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and like this idea. Once again, like this video, really helps us out, helps the channel, helps us on TradingView, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.